Hello, everyone, and welcome to Character Player, where story is the real DM. We're artists by day. And we're nerds by night.
Oh my god!
Tonight, we're diving back into Mom. But first, we have announcements from Ricky. Pull it together.
Sorry.
Sounds like our DM glitched.
Just we want to remind everybody that we stream all of our games on YouTube and Twitch at 7:15 p.m. Pacific time every Monday, altering between our main campaign and whatever multiversal mini arcs we have going on. So again, that is YouTube and Twitch at 7:15 p.m. Pacific time every Monday. Or if you missed that, you can always catch the podcast version of the show that comes out the following Tuesday morning. We upload those things to Spotify and Apple Podcasts via Anchor. So again, Tuesday mornings, catch the episode that aired the Monday night before. You can catch all of our shows there. If you like the style that we do put out our own like one-shots and adventures and map packs on DM's Guild. So if you guys want to go over there and look at some of the stuff that we put up there, we work very hard on all those things. Please let us know. Leave reviews. If you want to leave some optional donations, that's always great. If you want to support the show, again, search Character Player, and you can find all that stuff on DM's Guild. We want to give a special thanks to all the amazing artists out there that help make our show even better. You can find all their information in the description of this episode. That is from sound engineers and musicians and to graphic artists. Everybody that contributes to the show is listed in that description. And we also want to give a big shout out to another supporter of the show, which is Fiverr. I don't have a big Fiverr ad today because I actually, as I was coming home from work, got 2 Fiverr orders to write, and one of them once it rushed. So I had to start working on that as soon as I got home. I wasn't able to write out my ad that I was going to do today. But for any creators out there, songwriters, painters, graphic designers, marketing people, like Fiverr is a great place to put yourself out there to get some extra work, make some extra cash. It's been really great for me. It's been great to kind of give myself a little bit of like a side hustle to help supplement my income as a creator. So I enjoy it and it's great. And so if you guys have something that you want to do on Fiverr and you want to make a little extra cash, follow our bit.ly link in the description and you can sign up as a seller and start making money literally immediately. So yeah, go ahead and make money as an artist. Artists deserve to make money, and Fiverr can really help out with that. So thank you so much, Fiverr, for supporting our show and for helping us as artists be able to make some extra cash. That is all of our announcements today. There it is. Boom.
What's the bit? I don't get it.
No bit. I literally, as I was coming home today, got 2 orders, and one of them was like, "Hey, can you have this done like tomorrow?" I was like, "Sure, I can try." So
is that the bit? I still don't get it.
Yeah, that's the bit. That's okay. You're not meant to get it.
It's an anti-comedy bit.
Exactly.
Okay, Norm.
Let's get
Sometimes
into
bits is that there is no bit.
And that's a bit of knowledge.
Let's get into this game.
Yeah, Ricky got a tiara.
His bad bitch tiara.
Bad bitch.
Whoever's watching for the first time is confused. All right. Let's dive back in to Mom, the Misfits of the Multiverse. So, last we left off, our heroes were looking into the odd attack from seemingly normal patrons at a tavern. They made their way first to a local shop where a goblin named Jethro sold them a dragon egg, as well as some night vision goggles, essentially, for Newton. After that, they found their way to the Golden Needle, where they learned that the attacks had been kept quiet, and that it had been 2 weeks since one of the humanoids turned creatures, Huxton Wallaby, had shown up to work. The attendant gave them the address of Huxton's husband, after Havoc agreed to purchase a tiara from the store. The group made their way over to the Grotto District, where they first stumbled into a bar/fight arena and watched as a couple of fighters went at it. After one of the fighters insulted Tilly, Sticky threw a cup at their head, and tensions rose in the bar before Sticky agreed to fight the orc named Brock tomorrow.
Well, did he?
That's how I remember it. The party made their way to Huxton's husband, Sion, who nearly threw them out. after feeling insulted by the party's reaction to Huxton's death. But through some convincing from Havoc and Tilly, agreed to give them a look at Huxton's journal to see if they could glean anything from that. Havoc found a symbol of a dark circle forcefully etched into the pages of the journal before learning Huxton had gone to the docks about 2 weeks back. The group deliberated about what their purpose was in regards to this adventuring party, and, still somewhat unclear as to what the answer was, made their way towards their meeting with the guards, and more specifically, with the guard Gathir. And that is where we will begin. So, you've all just exited the house, had a bit of a talk right outside, and have made your way back to the trolley that will take you back towards the Temple District.
You're really comfortable in that chicken suit, aren't you?
Quite. You know, you ever put something on and it's like, oh, this is forever. You know, like this is.
No.
This isn't going. It's you don't have like a forever garment that it's like a blanket of sorts.
Havoc reaches up and touches the jade earring that's in her ear. Just kind of rubs it and. No.
Newton, I don't know where I got that chicken suit. You should probably wash it, just for hygiene purposes.
You all make your way onto the trolley.
Yeah.
Yes.
This is all while walking.
Hello on board. 2 silver to ride the trolley.
I'll just give him a gold for all of us.
Thank you kindly. Next stop, Textile District.
Is that where we want to go? Where are we trying
Yeah.
to?
I
Yes.
believe so. Let me double check.
We need to go to the Temple District, actually.
He overhears you saying that. Temple District is after the textile.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
Yes. So the trolley starts making its way back along the waterways that show off the Grotto District. Again, looks a bit like Venice, Italy, as you're traveling through, and eventually you come back to that rise as the trolley raises up out of the water and begins cruising along the rails once again. You see people passing by, going about their day. Is there anything you want to do before you get to the Temple District?
I want to push the tiara one more time.
Bad bitch.
What time is it?
At this point, it's about 1 o'clock.
In the afternoon.
We were
Yes.
almost late. 13.
Oh, goodness.
Better get there.
Do you
But-
think they're going to be mad at us for being late?
We're not late yet.
You can tell there was a murder.
Right.
What'd you say, Newton?
We could tell them there was a murder.
That's a great idea.
Wait, there was a murder?
Well, there
Yeah.
was.
The husband
I
that we
think-
just left the wives, the husbands we just left the partners.
If there's any reason to be late, I think a murder would justify it.
Well, he knows that those people are dead.
Yes, but we're also not going to be late, so I don't completely understand where the worry is coming from. We're going to be on time.
Just saying we can say that. We could tell them there was a murder on the train.
You
Murder
see a
on the
lot of
Express.
heads turning in your direction now as you're shouting this
Huh?
out.
Oh,
was
not
not-
this train, the other train.
Oh, God.
People are just kind of looking at you all a bit curiously. You see in the mirror, you can see the driver of the trolley kind of glancing back towards your group. You
Oh,
watch
we're
as he
not-
kind of gestures his hands.
We're not weird. Newton likes chicken suits.
Now arriving at the Temple District.
Is that us?
That's our stop.
Let's
Yep.
have a good day, everybody.
You all hop off. And as you do, go ahead and make a perception check.
Perception check. 17.
21.
Ooh.
That's like my best stat. I'm perceptive as heck.
I'm a
11.
21 as well.
Okay. Everyone except Sticky notices 4 guards walking towards the trolley, and specifically towards your group.
I think that the trolleyman might have alerted them to something, darlings.
Oh, you know what? It's cool because we have a meeting with them. They can escort us.
Yes.
Pardon me.
Hello.
Oh,
Were you the individual shouting about a murder on the trolley?
oh,
No,
it's a
murder.
He looks over to the trolley driver, who looks back at him and nods.
Oh, that murder! No. We were talking about the murder that happened yesterday. Was it yesterday? The one that we're on our way to a meeting about?
Handcuff them.
Whoa,
As
why?
some of the
We didn't
guards
do anything.
come around
We just...
behind you.
I'm sorry, dears. We actually have a meeting with Garwin at this hour.
Garwin is a member of the Order. I'm going to clear this up really quick. You want to put this in notes, Ricky?
Yeah.
Garwin is the member of the Order of the Wrath that you guys met.
No,
Gothier.
I had it the other way around.
My notes, I have it that way. I don't know. Did you check? Yeah.
Let's just let's just officially swap it then.
Got it.
We'll say Guthier is
Again, I can be wrong, and then we'll get notes about that. But that's what I have in my notes. I think I took those right. So.
Okay. It's Bloodslinger.
Bladesinger Gothier. Garwin is the Order of the Wrath.
The one that meted us when we first got here.
That met you, yes.
Yeah.
Wait. So Gathir's the detective?
He's the guard at the tavern.
Okay. And Garwin is our annoying guy that pulled us over initially.
Exactly.
And who are these people?
These are, you haven't asked their names. They're guards. They look to be in, so let's go ahead and mark the time now. Ricky is coming back.
Okay.
They look to be in the same armor as Gathir. Slightly less gold kind of embroidered around them, showing they're probably of a lesser rank. But seems to be member of the same guards. If you will come with us quietly, there will be no more troubles.
To see Githia.
I don't know anything about this meeting. I know that you are going to be placed under arrest.
I think that's rather presumptuous.
You're causing a public disturbance, talking about murders that you're not supposed to know anything about. He whispers kind of quietly at the end. Just
Wait,
curious.
Oh,
what you
yeah.
do.
Oh, no, you're right. You know what? Yes. We're causing a disturbance. We were causing a disturbance, guys. We gotta be real. We gotta keep our noses clean here. Newton.
Have you ever seen...
Newton!
It was a cinema reference.
I do believe if you brought us before Githia at this time.
I do believe you are resisting.
I'm not resisting anything, dears.
My hands are literally in the air.
The guards come around to you then first, Newton. Pull your hands behind you. And put you in cuffs.
Yeah, I do the same.
I will put my hands behind my back and just bring us to Githia. It'll all be cleared up.
You'll be taken to processing.
No, to Githia, please, dearest.
Tilly, just give it a second, please.
Make a persuasion
No,
or intimidation check, Tilly.
Yeah, we can't be late. That was the reason we were talking about everything.
22!
Wally.
Okay. Sticky, one of them approaches you with handcuffs.
Oh, I don't know if those are gonna fit me.
We'll make them work.
Oh.
He clasps them around himself, and these are a bit tight on you. He looks over towards you, Tilly, as you all begin to walk, and just says, I will inform Gothier, and we will see if he comes to you.
Thank you so much. We are aiding in this situation that we were talking about rather loudly, and we apologize for making a disturbance.
What would have been better than an apology is not making the disturbance in the first place.
We are working on that as a group.
Well, not long now. Begins walking you all.
As we're walking, our general theory on things is ask for forgiveness, not for permission, kind of thing.
That is not how it works.
I
In
know,
this
and
city.
it gets us in a lot of trouble.
Nice.
Well, should it continue, the trouble you find yourself in might be a bit more severe than processing.
No, absolutely understand. Absolutely, yep.
Continues walking you along till eventually you get to a large building, kind of resembling some of the other governmental buildings that you've been in thus far in the city. Kind of Roman in architecture. He walks you inside, and you see a fair amount of guards, as well as on like the main desk in this building, written across, you see the wardens engraved into the stone. He brings you over to the left-hand side of the desk, and you walk past a couple people sitting behind the desk, helping out with some citizens that are talking about something you can't quite overhear. But he brings you to a side room and sits you all down. He takes your handcuffs off of one arm and attaches them to the chair. Says, "Wait here," and walks out of the room.
Thank you.
You're sitting there, the door's open. You see, suddenly, a head around the doorway. See a little elvish boy. "Hello.
Hello.
You are criminals."
Oh, no, dear. It's a misunderstanding.
He takes a grape and throws it at you, Tilly.
Can I try to catch it in my mouth?
Make a dex check.
It's a natural one, baby.
Okay. You go to catch it in your mouth. He rolled a 19. So you go to catch it in your mouth, and as you do, it pelts you right in the eye. You're like, ah!
Very good shot, child.
Criminals. And he throws one over towards you, Sticky.
Oh, that's not a very nice thing to do.
Was a 16 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it does not. It does not.
Okay. It hits off of your armor, but does no damage. It just bounces to the floor.
Oh, that's
Goes
not
to
a
throw
very
one over towards Havoc.
nice.
Also a 16.
Oh, that doesn't hit.
So Havoc, you see this coming, you just quickly move out of the way, and it hits against the wall and drops down.
Dogs shouldn't eat grapes, kid.
Who's dog?
Not a dog.
Who's a dog, chicken man?
The giant dog and tiara, elf boy.
That is a no, you offensive man. 15. Does the 15 hit you, Nick?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So as you say that and try to have a retort, the grape goes right into your mouth and then hits in the back of the throat. It's pretty good. You're get out of here, kid. And the kid runs off. After a
My
moment,
tiny child.
you watch as Gothier enters the room. So,
Hello.
not very good at keeping a low profile, I see.
Bad bitch.
It's anti-stealth tactics.
Right.
Nice.
Sometimes to be stealthy, you have to not be stealthy.
That doesn't sound real.
Honestly, we were just being overzealous in our conversation about some of the things that we have learned throughout the day.
Right. Well, the order of the head warden was to try to keep what occurred,
No, yeah.
and he closes the door behind him. What occurred last evening, a bit quiet.
Yeah.
So we would appreciate that, and frankly, it would be better if other people didn't know how much you foreknow.
We're sorry.
Very sorry. Is it possible that the guard knows so that they don't arrest us again?
We can't let every warden know because that would defeat the purpose of people not knowing that you know. You know?
Maybe we can just not be shouting about it.
That would be my advice.
Idea.
Was it all of you?
Oh,
Let's say we go see a movie or something, and there's murder in the movie, and we talk about the movie. Are we gonna get arrested just for mentioning murder? Is that where we live?
It sounded as though you were shouting it out to people, not really saying, "Oh, the movie about murder we saw." Did you mention a movie at all?
I was about to.
Right, so you didn't, though.
I was about to reference a classic film while we were on the train.
Right.
I don't
Listen,
watch
I'd
a lot of
like
movies.
to help you all. I appreciate what you did last night. But frankly, if this is going to be your behavior towards the case, then perhaps it's best if you just...
No, but we do have more information, darling.
Very well.
But I'd love to get taken out of this thing.
Of course. He walks over with the keys, unlocks them for you all, takes them back.
We will work on our stealth tactics, I promise you that. But we think it has something to do with the docks. Do you have any information about the docks?
What kind of information do you mean? I mean, we know that there's been some dealings with the Thieves Guild down at the docks. And we've been trying to crack down on that a bit more, but they're slippery.
Is there anything other than that that's sketchy around there?
I mean, it's a sketchy place. You know, this is probably the largest city in all of the multiverse. So we can only put so many guards out there, and that is unfortunately an area where we can't put quite as many.
Why is that?
Just the numbers. We don't have enough numbers to spread them everywhere.
Well, what we've learned so far is that's the connecting factor, and that's where we were headed after our meeting today to see if you had found anything else of importance.
Nothing of importance, but it is odd that we've been asked to keep this quiet.
Is it?
I mean, there's protocol at times to keep information from the public to try to make sure they're not frightened. If there's a serial killer on the loose, for example, or something of imminent danger that we know we can handle. But something like this is usually something that would be reported, perhaps a curfew enforced until we could get to the bottom of it, and yet they are... Solarans recommended that we don't, that we just try to keep things quiet, so...
And they're the ones that typically are like have to do with like multiversal bleed and issues that
Yes.
have to do with, so they must think that it has something to do with other realities of some sort.
Perhaps.
That's interesting.
If I recall correctly, you said that this happened across multiple districts. Is that correct? Or was it just one district?
No, it was across multiple districts. There were at least 10 other reportings of individuals who turned. Though we're still sorting out who all of those people were. We don't have names for a lot of them.
Was there any district that was left without turned?
I can look into that. Not to my knowledge.
Just to eliminate that as a connecting factor, I think that would be an excellent way of looking at the cross stats.
I mean, what's
It's
scary to me
good idea.
is anybody that this happened to. If I don't know, like the ones that we all saw at the tavern, we took care of those three, but I don't know how you guys fared in other districts, like fighting them off or anything like that. But think about it, any escaped.
They took out some of our guards. From what I gathered when I fought one, it seemed as though they weren't tactful. Very much just attacking.
So
I don't know if they'd have the wherewithal to hide and plot, but it's a good thing to consider.
Tilly, did you share with him what we had learned?
Oh no, darling, I was leaving that to you.
Oh, okay. All right.
Like your tiara.
I press it.
Bad bitch.
Yes. Here's a tip for stealth. Don't press that button.
Oh no, I know it's not for stealth. It's for announcing my presence with authority and making me feel
There's the time.
silly.
Bad bitch. It's for aesthetic reasons.
Our cover is a bachelorette party for having. That's what I'm. And I was just yelling "slay" on the train. You know, it's
No, you were not.
That's what you said, though, Doug.
That's not what you said.
It is.
I like how you tried to backtrack, but no, that's not what you said. Anyway,
What did you find, Havoc?
so we went to the Golden Needle, which is where Huxton worked. We talked to his coworker Thaddeus, who said he hadn't been to work in about 2 weeks. Thaddeus gave us the address of Huxton's husband, Scion, and we went to talk to him. And he allowed us to look at Huxton's journal, his personal journal. And it was pretty normal up until about 2 weeks ago, in which case he started acting very strange, incoherent, paranoid. And then the last entry is he just had looked like obsessively like drawn and like scribbled a dark circle into the last few pages to where it was like he was tearing through the paper. He was just like circling over and over and over again. But we one night apparently Cyan had followed him out of the house and he went to the docks, and that was about 2 weeks ago. And he had, after that night, it's when he started acting strange.
It seems like everything is converging at the docks.
Yeah, and one of the Thraxis, one of the other victims from the tavern that we were at, also works at the docks.
Oh.
We were going to, after we met with you and see what you had learned, and maybe if you had other information, we were probably going to head that way.
I think that's a smart move. I'm set to meet with some members of the Solarans to try to discuss some information that they have. So I'll relay whatever they tell me back to you, though I don't expect it will be much. They tend to be pretty tight-lipped. Well, they don't speak at all, so tight-minded.
So have you guys found any other information, that, like any other small leads that we may have time to track down that you might not?
Nothing of yet. I'll keep you posted on what we do find.
Is there a place that we could...
Oh, I'm afraid I can't. I didn't hear you there. You kind of like paused for a minute and then...
Sorry. I space out sometimes. Is there a place that we can, or a faster way we can share information with each other? That way we don't have to like keep like coming during your office hours, basically.
Yes. He pulls out a pair of sending stones and hands one to you. These are connected to me, so you can use them to reach me.
All right. Great. Thank you. We will definitely be in constant communication as far as anything we find out.
I will say, the head warden mentioned that we were not to raise a panic about this in order to save order within the city. So, again, I must stress, speaking loudly about this, very open about your intentions, is not wise. I can keep some of my wardens in check, but if the Solarans find out that you're asking questions, that could prove to be beyond my ability to help you.
Yeah, we need to maybe not step on everybody's toes. We have a tendency to do that.
Can we at least have approval to continue our cover as a bachelorette party as we move through this? I feel like it's a great... I mean, how else can we explain the tiara? And I hit it.
It's a very nice tiara. I don't think you need to have something to explain it other than it looks nice. But
Yeah,
if you think it's the best
golden-
method and you think that won't draw attention to you, which I disagree with, but if you think it won't draw attention to you to be acting loud and pressing that button often, then trust your judgment, I suppose.
Is this arrest gonna be on our, is it gonna follow us everywhere we go? Like, yeah.
Yeah, we on like a watch list now.
Just Sticky.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
I'm kidding, Sticky.
Oh.
I talked to the other guards, to the wardens. They understand.
Oh. Okay.
Luckily, you were pulled in by wardens that hold me in high esteem. Not all wardens think that, though.
That is helpful information. Is there anyone we should avoid?
No one in particular. Just certain guards that I didn't train with or know that wouldn't just let something like this go because I ask.
So don't pull the get the ear card with everybody.
Like
May not work.
be in bigger trouble. It's not good.
Could get me in some trouble. Yeah.
Well, we don't want to get you in trouble. Never.
Oh, no.
Helpful and very kind.
I do appreciate you looking into this matter. And if at any point it seems too dangerous, there's no shame in telling me you'd like to step away from the case. If you do help, I can get you a reward of some kind at least.
Our driving permit, our interdimensional permit,
Yes.
that's what we'd like.
I am
Not to
seeing
be
a member of the Order of
upfront.
Breath after the Solarans.
Dude, is there maybe, I don't know, like gold? Cause Newton's broke.
That's exactly what I was thinking, actually, is we'll have a gold reward. Should you be able to get to the bottom of this, or even provide us with more information.
That is cherry on top of helping.
That's great. You're a noble adventuring party. I know you wouldn't accept our money, so hearing that is good.
I didn't say that.
I'm kidding.
There's the
I'd
money.
make you accept it anyway.
We
Not-
would, humbly.
That's not why we're doing it, but it's nice gesture.
I understand.
If you
Well-
have money to bet, darling, if you're a betting man, I don't know if you are. Tomorrow at the
We got a hot tip for you.
No. Newton has a show. He's gonna be performing his in his chicken suit.
It's a one
Huh.
chicken show.
That's interesting. What will you be performing?
Oh,
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
yeah.
Oh no! What? Wait, what did you say?
we're back.
Oh, you and members in your group, you seem to, I don't know if you know this, but occasionally you just pause and stop talking for a couple seconds,
We're very
mid-sentence.
sleepy.
I'm going to be doing a lot of smack talk tomorrow to,
Oh,
amp up the crowd for the fight amongst Sticky and what was the other fella's name?
Brock.
Brock. Sticky and
fight.
Yeah, at the King's Chalice.
The King's Chalice. Well, perhaps I'll try to take my lunch around that time so I can watch you fight, Sticky.
Yeah, hot tip.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if I'm even gonna show up. I might be too hungover tomorrow. That tends to be an issue.
Wait,
Oh,
you
I
have
mean,
full-
if you
you have
made an
full control
agreement
over
with the
that.
King's Chalice, then if you don't show up, it'll come find you.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Githia. We will see you maybe later today. I don't know. It depends on what we find out. It depends on what you find out.
Very
Goodbye.
true. Goodbye. And you all exit, starting to make your way back out. The guard who apprehended you just kind of looks in your direction, nods at you, token of apology. in your direction.
We will graciously nod back and
Pause. Ricky, can you go ahead and pause so I can start this stream?
Mm-hmm.
Wild West Coast story. Chapter 2.
Chapter 2.
Oh my god.
That's the one with all the gifts. We got so much. I watched
All the
it again
gifts.
while I was editing. So much stuff. Oh my gosh.
Remember what this one was called?
I called it the past, the presence, and the future.
oh, we didn't title this episode. no.
Oh, we didn't title this one. No, we didn't. Let's think about it. Last episode was True Porpoise.
Yeah, I think we can name them at the end. That's probably
Yeah.
the best time to name them. You called it the past, the present, and what?
And the future. Because we learned about some history of Davies. We got lots of gifts. And then we learned about a scary prophecy. Past, the presence, and the future. Man, I love that character.
What character?
I love Clash.
That's fine.
He's fun. Maybe I'll bring him into Multiverse. I love him so much.
All right, so we're live over there. I think I fucked up the start of the stream, but it's good now. Okay. So let me know when you get it marked, Ricky, and we'll jump back in.
I got him here.
All right, so you all exit back into the Temple District. Again, you see people going about their day. At this point, it's around 14 o'clock or 2 o'clock. What are you all doing?
Do we want to take like a lunch break?
See, but if we take a lunch break, we might get too drunk to handle the rest of our day.
What, are we not able to control ourselves? Okay, you know what? I take that back. Probably not.
It's your bachelorette party, Havoc. Whatever you want to do.
Pastor Bob says, "Oh, bachelorette. Who's the lucky person?"
This one right here. I hit the button. Brr, 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 brr.
Ah,
Bad
lovely,
bitch.
lovely. Who you marrying?
Why?
It's a question you ask. I don't know.
I'm marrying a very lovely woman named. What's her name, Tilly?
What?
Cassandra.
Cassandra. Yeah, I'm marrying a very lovely woman named Cassandra.
Easy
And,
to yes,
That's
sir.
amazing. What are 3 things you love most about her?
well, I love that she is so kind. She will literally give you the shirt off her back. I love that she loves me and cares about me.
Oh,
And
that seems-
yes, and I love her sexy, sexy body.
Oh,
Yes.
all right.
Physical attraction is very important to me in a relationship.
And how did you meet?
We met.
You're asking
at-
very intrusive questions, and we don't even know your name.
It's fine. We should get our story straight now.
I'm Sally McGee.
Sally McGee.
Yippee.
Are you lost? Do you need help finding where you're going?
No, what are you implying?
Nothing, that we're on our way, and you're just a very delightful person to have a conversation with, but we would like
I
to
don't think that is what you're implying. I think you're being kind of rude and passive aggressive. If you want me to walk away, just say it.
I would love for that to happen.
Great.
Have a great
Have
day.
no, you don't. I don't want you to have a good day. You, though, dear, you have a great day. Happy bachelorette party.
Thank you.
You should be more direct with people. And she walks away.
I would love for you to walk away so that we can enjoy the rest of our bachelorette party. Have a great day.
She was about 10 feet away by the time you said that.
Havoc, can we just go? Can we go?
I didn't want to get involved in that conversation at all.
Why did this happen to us?
Newton!
Hey, I heard there was a bachelorette party over here.
No.
Who's so lucky that...
You know what? Thank you so much for your gratitude. But today we are celebrating with just the 4 of us.
I-
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm just going to offer a free lunch, but never mind.
No,
Walks
we're
away.
not. very hungry, actually.
Well,
so have a
I'm-
great day.
Okay.
And Tilly starts like fanning her pits because she's so nervous.
Tilly, we might get free things if we let Havoc talk about her marriage.
Again, I really, guys, look, I really want to stress that I don't want any of this attention at all.
Honey, if you don't want to get married, sorry, I couldn't help it over here. If you don't want to get married, you just need to be honest with that person.
I didn't say I didn't want to get married. I
Yeah,
said I don't want this
Cassandra's a
attention.
really nice lady. You have to be upfront with her.
That's
I
right.
never.
Better to get it out of the way now. You know, it's
Listen.
gonna hurt regardless, but if you let it linger, it'll hurt a lot worse.
You just called me Ricky.
No, I don't. I don't believe I did.
Anyway, A, didn't say I didn't want to get married. B, I said I don't like this attention that it's bringing on to me right now. Just because someone's getting married doesn't mean they have to have all this attention on them. This is too much for me. I'm not that person.
Havoc's very shy, and she's so sorry.
I understand. Yeah, no, I'm a shy person too.
Yeah, we forced her into celebrating.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say forced into marriage. I was gonna be like, oh no, that's not good.
Oh
But,
no, no,
This
Cassandra's
this
lovely.
celebration's more for them than it is for me.
Well,
Yeah, Havoc's only marrying her because he likes her body. She likes her body.
Oh,
No, there are three things I like about her. First is that she's got a big heart. Second is that she loves me, and third is her sexy, sexy body.
what about just her as a person? You know what she believes in.
Oh, that's what. Oh, I'm saying she's got a big heart and she's a wonderful person.
Ah.
I love that about her. That's the first
Right.
thing I love about her.
Hey, I'm not doing anything right now. Do y'all want to talk about this for like an hour?
Just said I really don't want the attention.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I'll get out of here. Walks away.
Thank you.
Newton casts minor illusion, kind of like slightly back onto Havoc's back,
Okay.
like big frilly letters on Havoc's back, and it says, "Buy the bride a drink," and it has like a Venmo account number and like which whatever that is for us that we would be allowed to do that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's great.
Not
Alright.
great.
It does only last a minute, just so you know.
Oh, okay, I'll walk behind.
You're just gonna keep recasting it every minute.
Oh my
All right.
god.
You all start making your way towards the docks. Eventually get down towards the docks district, which you see is a more rundown area of the town. A lot of houses stacked on top of each other. The streets are a bit tighter, more packed. And you just see, looks to be some different people that might be up to no good as you're walking around.
Ah, we're in a bad neighborhood.
Maybe we should hide the tiara.
Well, it wasn't that expensive.
No, but it
Well,
looks expensive.
Just to
I
be
think-
clear,
I think you're skewed on what regular people have as money.
to be rich in D&D means you spend 2 gold a day. That's rich.
This was 25 gold. This is a month's. This is like
More
a
than a
month's
lot of people
worth.
make in their life.
Yeah, for a rich person, this is a month's worth of.
Oh,
You do
Yeah.
notice some people looking over in your group's direction.
They knew what it did. They,
I didn't know what it did, and I didn't want it. So, do we have a bag? I'll
Yes.
t-
Or do you want to put it in one of mine?
no.
Everyone
I'll hold
make a
it.
perception check.
Yeah, I'll hold it.
Dirty 20.
22.
well,
Okay. To those of you that rolled 15 or
15.
higher, you see about 60 feet ahead of you, a little kid, maybe about 8 years old, dart out of the alley. and say, "Someone help! They're taking my gran! Help! Help!" and runs back in.
Be a trap or somebody in dire need of help.
I start going.
Yep,
I-
Sticky follows.
Damn it, minor illusion. Damn it.
Okay, you start running. You turn into the alley and you see the kid running ahead. About another 60 feet in, you see 3 figures standing over this older woman who's on the ground, and they're throwing punches down in her direction.
Oh, hey, no, what? Stop!
Okay. Look up at all of you. Might want to move along. Nothing for you to see here.
That's an old lady.
Like I said, move along or you might be joining her.
You don't know who we are.
I don't think I care. Do you think we care, Gran? And with that, the old lady stands up, and you see, as she pulls off the hood, that it's actually a human male, with a long, scraggly beard, who holds out a crossbow towards your group.
You told me.
Ah, oldest trick in the book. You look
That-
behind you as you watch 2 other figures walking down the alley towards you all. Now, listen. I'm not a bad guy. Just need some gold. So I'm thinking you all look pretty rich. Why don't we say 30 gold? And we'll let you go.
See, the thing about that is that we're pretty broke because Newton here likes to gamble our gold away.
No, that's
That-
not no.
We
bought-
lost all of our gold, Newton, and it's all your fault.
I don't know. I mean, one of our scouts saw that you had a pretty nice tiara. To be pricey.
Or our bad bitch tiara? No, that thing.
It's worth 100 gold, darling. Of course we can't part with that.
Can we
You see
not
them all
tell
look at
them
each
how
other.
much it costs?
I think that would cover the cost of letting you all out here alive.
Is that a
No,
promise?
please don't take my tiara.
Make a deception check, Havoc.
Oh god.
Ah, trying to pull one over on me, huh?
Newton leans in and whispers to the group, "If he takes the tiara, it'll blow our bachelorette cover."
I'm thinking, since you tried to lie to me, we'll up that to 50 gold. That seems fair, right?
See, I'm trying to tell you, we're broke. We don't have anything to give you. Except the tiara, and I like it. I don't want to get rid of that.
Well, then here's the other option. We keep one of you as collateral, while the rest of you scrounge up that money for us.
Well, why don't you do that? You know what I mean? Like if you're
That's what we're doing.
No. I mean, why don't one of you go find a way to make money, like a job?
Look at each other.
How
That's
many
what
are
we're
surrounding
doing.
us?
No, this isn't a job. This is
You see
thievery.
5 in front of you, and then 2 behind the alley blocking your way.
All right.
Are they all within 40 feet of me?
No, not all of them.
Okay.
What's it gonna be, Hot Chats?
I feel like you have an entrepreneurial mindset, my friend, because this is a good idea. This is a good idea, and you can use that brain for better things.
Agree with that.
50 gold.
So we don't have 50 gold. I don't know
How
what
much
to
do
tell
you
you.
have?
We have a tiara.
I don't believe you.
Tiana.
Drop your weapons. You watch as the rest of them pull out crossbows and aim at you.
Here's the thing.
Yes.
We're kind of feisty.
How are you?
Very.
So
might-
are we.
What?
What's that?
I would like to try to intimidate you.
Make an intimidation check.
Newton's got good intimidation.
Newton!
He's very charismatic.
We might,
I believe in Newton.
I do too.
we might fuck you up.
In the chicken suit. He might cluck you up.
I'm going to use my card of inspiration.
Oh, no.
That's going to be an 18 because I pulled my love.
Nice.
Oh.
Queen of Hearts.
You definitely see a bit of apprehension come over all those in front of you. He's in chicken soup. He still says that. Must be real. Shut up.
Do you want the tiara or not? That is the deal.
All right, we'll take the tiara.
And that is all, and you will leave us alone
Of course.
for the rest of the time that we're here.
Yes, of course. You got my word.
I don't know if that's a good.
Insight check.
Okay.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay. You can tell that this is not an individual that's easily one to be trusted. Does seem, as the leader of this group, that he has some form of honor amongst thieves type of thing. So there's nothing in the way he delivers it to you that says he's lying, but you still feel like you don't know if you can fully trust him to just never come after you all again.
Yeah.
You know what, dearest? If you do leave us alone, I can give you a piece of advice on who to steal from.
Well, that's interesting.
Not people who walk around in the daytime in chicken suits.
I gotta be honest, the chicken suit is one of the things that sealed it for us.
Well, that is obviously a rouge. Darling.
A ruse?
Yes.
Sounded like you said rouge. Sorry.
No, a ruse.
The chicken suit is a ruse.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very obvious red herring.
Looks like a chicken to me, but
It's not.
Look, guys. I'm gonna like try and like lean back and whisper to Sticky. Just be like, I don't know how I feel about just like letting these guys go and steal from more people.
You know, that's exactly what I was thinking. Should we kill them?
What if we kill them? That's what we're keeping their profile.
I can't hear what you're saying, but I see that you're all whispering to each other.
Yes, we're discussing what we'd like to do with you.
He whistles, and as he does, you watch as two figures on each rooftop come by with crossbows looking down at you.
Oh, wow, you have a big family.
A lot of mouths to feed, and not a lot
Right.
of help from those in charge. So the tiara will do.
Havoc, I'm so sorry that they're ruining your bachelorette party. But you're gonna have a really good story to tell Cassandra when you get back home.
It's a bachelorette party? I don't know about this, boss. Shut up.
Yeah, Havoc's getting married in a few days, and he has to she has to go home and tell Cassandra that Newton gambled all of their gold away. All of their gold is gone.
That's the believable story, Newton. Let's be honest.
Well, that sounds like a Newton problem.
It's not a nation problem.
Well, no, not really, because Newton gambled all of Havoc's gold away, didn't you, Newton?
Yes.
Again, sounds like a problem you have with Newton. I don't know what this has to do with the tiara
Well,
you're gonna give me.
You're stealing from poor people. Doesn't that make you feel bad?
Please,
Not when I have mouths to feed, no.
I have a problem, and it shouldn't be on them because of my problem. And that was the tiara that Havoc was gonna wear in the wedding.
Oh,
Catch
shut
me
up.
Tiara.
Make a persuasion check, Newton. I bet you'll be a lovely bride. Shut up. Shut up.
Thank you.
16. I'm a little miffed about the gambling comments, so I'm not.
All right. If we don't take the tiara, what else do you have to give?
The
I love
chicken
those
soup.
goggles for one.
Oh no.
Oh, how does he know about my? These are my aviators. I brought 2 pairs of sunglasses.
Okay. I'll take those glasses for one.
Well, I would rather give you my other glasses.
I'll take both of them. I mean, if we're not getting the tiara, then 2 sets of glasses might get us something.
Might
Well-
I ask you a personal question?
Yeah.
How much does it cost to feed all of these people?
To feed them well, that's a tough thing, actually. You know, we get 1 goal, we might have to stretch it out. Try to get as much as I can so they can actually eat well and take some home to their families.
Sounds like you're the good guys in this neighborhood.
That's why we're robbing you.
Well, we're the good guys in our neighborhood.
Yes.
Now, what neighborhood might that be?
The Cosmos.
I don't know that district.
It's not a district, darling.
How do you feel about the
I'm
gods,
being
right?
very vague right now. I don't know what's happening.
I'm just asking you, how much gold does it take to feed you and all of their families well?
About 25 gold.
25 gold. Well, I wasn't honest when I said the tiara was worth 100. It is worth exactly 25 gold.
Then give it to us, and we won't kill you. Seems
Well,
like a really
see,
good
if
deal.
you ask nicely, we are the good guys in our
Please
district.
give us your tiara. But both, it's a wedding. I swear to God. I swear to God. You can shut up.
We would invite you to the wedding if you let us go.
Yeah.
We can't. No, we're not gonna go to.
We would love to have you at the wedding, all of you.
Yeah, it's a buffet, open bar too.
Yes.
Definitely. I don't go to ones that aren't.
Sticky, make a deception check.
Sure.
Oh,
You can make it at advantage because everyone's helping.
Oh, good. Yo, good.
Oh, God.
17.
Aww, want to go to the wedding? If we go to the wedding, your little Jim Jam isn't going to be eaten for a week. Okay? So, listen. I'm kind of done with all of this. So, you can give us your chicken suit and the goggles, or just give us the goddamn tiara. Look, that's a pretty fair offer, I think.
you'll leave us alone.
That's what I promised. Gave you my word. My word is bond.
And you'll answer for it if anyone gives us shit in your neighborhood,
Well,
yes?
So anyone that's not even associated with me, I would
No.
have to answer for it.
The people that are associated with you.
Of course.
And whose
I give
word
the
are
word
we?
and you're not fucking with.
Well, whose word are we taking here?
You want
Your
to
name and
darling.
title.
Well, you mean, how are we supposed to identify ourselves to, your organization? If we don't know, if we say, oh, that guy gave us his word, we got to be able to identify you.
Just say. Well, I'll tell you what to say once you hand over the goods.
Hmm.
Hold on a second.
Havoc, I don't want their families to go hungry, it would be nice if we just
Hold on a second. I need to check something. Let's see how many
You know what's a really good business plan is dressing up and then performing in the streets of the wealthy streets and then making gold that way.
I'll tell you.
You want
I'll
us to
tell
go begging to the wealthy? That
No,
keep
I didn't
us
say
in this
begging. I
swamp?
said performing.
Oh, putting on a little show for them. Yes,
Yeah.
the same people that put their boots on our throat. We should go do a little dance and song for them.
Yeah,
Darling, their
Fuck
boots
off.
are on everyone's throat. Take their money where you can get it.
exactly.
Oh, we do.
And then-
But not by being their dancing fools.
Okay, and
Look.
then while some of you are performing, the others could be going around and pickpocketing the wealthy people.
We have our way of stealing from the rich, and it doesn't involve degrading ourselves.
I wouldn't say degrading. The feeding yourselves. I think that's.
Look, guys, we're not from here, and the morality and social structure of this place is not really our concern. I reach into my pocket and I'll pull out 25 gold. And I'm saying, I'm keeping the tiara. Bad bitch. 25 gold.
Well, you certainly are a bad bitch.
Who am I giving my money to? And all of you, I don't want any of you to starve, but like, I don't like the idea that you just kill people who won't pay you. I don't like that. But again, like I said, it's not my place.
Most people just pay up.
Well, there you go.
You four are different. Not many people are brave with a crossbow pointed at their necks. They just give us whatever we want. But, yeah, if one of my fellows stops you, you can just say, you're under the protection of the Alley King.
That's a cool name. Okay.
King of the Alley works as well.
You should open up a bar called the Alley King, and it's like a jazz piano time.
That does sound delightful.
That's a great idea.
We go into that bar, especially if there was fighting.
Yes. I will help. I will be your first fighter.
Oh,
Sticky.
maybe you could have your wedding reception there.
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe you could.
Start a whole business.
Listen.
Thank you, Mr. Alec. Disseminate the word. The bitch with the tiara.
Bad bitch.
Bad bitch with the tiara. She's good.
You don't understand how lucky you are. It's my word will, of course, keep my individuals at bay, but there's other gangs around this part that, well, they won't fuck with you once they know you're under my protection.
That's good to hear. We really are people that want to help people.
Well,
Well, we came here in the first place.
that's good to know. Maybe we'll call on you if we need some help helping people.
What if
Can we
what if
call
I
on
threw
you?
what if I Mr. Alley King, you seem like you pretty in
Oh,
the
you can
know.
just call me Alec King. Mr. Alec King was my father.
Okay. So first name Alley, last name King. Got it. Alley King. You seem to be pretty connected and in the know in this area. If I were to sweeten the pot here, would you be willing to potentially give us some information?
Depends on the information you're after.
Can we allow us to confer real quick?
Of course.
I'd like them to put down the crossbows.
Oh yeah, can you put down the crossbow since this situation is like not violent anymore? No,
Snaps his
no,
fingers, and they all come down.
no threat of violence here. So, guys, we're here to search for something that nobody really knows about. We literally have somebody that seems like they probably a public figure around these parts. They may know more than anybody else we might talk to. So, what do you think? Should we share why we're maybe not why we're here, but at least inquire if
Just like
the Alley King has a lead for us? What?
anything suspicious, anything that's out of the norm for them.
Do
Because
we-
obviously this
right.
is a dubious place.
Well, I mean, we got a couple names that we can drop. Draxus and Huxton.
I say we keep the government out of it.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We're not gonna identify that we're investigating for the guards, but
We're private investigators.
or maybe we're hired by Scion.
I don't think that the Scion are very popular around here.
No, Scion, Huxton's husband.
Yeah, we're private investigators hired by Scion, and that will be our our cover within our cover.
I think that's fair. Okay. Yes, Havoc, you do the talking. You've got him under your thumb.
Okay. So we've come to this part of town because we are looking for some information about somebody. We were hired to do some investigating to the death of our client's husband. He had come down to the docks about 2 weeks ago, and he died under mysterious circumstances last night, along with another person that we know that works down here.
Make a deception check, Havoc.
It's half truth.
It is half truth. Meaning there's
It's
some
half
deception.
true.
Snapchat.
It makes the DC easier for you. Oh no, we're frozen, so I don't know.
Did you roll a Havoc? No. Did you roll a
Oh,
one?
Rolled a 0.
No, Havoc, no.
I am telling half truth. I'm just lying about who
yes,
hired
the
us.
DC was
Yeah.
lowered because of that. But
I guess I could
a
try.
0 is a 0.
I guess I could try.
No.
No.
0.
They were helping me. No, they weren't.
No.
It's all good. Why do I talk?
Listen, friend. I'm open to the idea of giving you information, but I'm gonna need you to be honest with me. I don't think you were hired by a widow.
Technically, we weren't really hired at all. We're kind of just doing this because this is kind of just some of the things that we do. We help people.
You're just doing it by yourself. There's
Yeah,
no one
'cause we
else you're
care.
talking to.
Because we care.
We're trying to get out of here.
Talking to Havoc. There's no one else you're talking to.
Why do I even try to ever hide anything?
Is that what you say?
No, this is me in my head. But Havoc can't lie. He's just the worst liar. It always goes bad. Look, there was an incident in the city last night. Of course, the guards of the town know about it.
Are you saying you're working with the guards?
We're kind of working on our own. But
That's not a no.
It's mostly on our own.
we're investigating on our own. But if it helps them solve something and protect people,
Yeah,
that's a bonus.
that's what the guards do, don't they?
I'm telling you, we are trying to help people.
I hear you.
They are giving us.
I just want you to be honest with me. If we're gonna
I am.
form this
Again, we're not-
friendship, I do appreciate it.
Honestly, we've gotten permission from a guard. The rest of them don't know that we're helping. We're not supposed to tell anybody. That's honest. They don't want us to help.
I believe you.
We're helping anyway.
Well, aren't you heroes? What do
If
you
I
want to
gave
know?
you, if I give you a name of two of the victims, I want to know if you know about them, if you've heard about them, or any of their actions, and if there's anything in particular that's been strange occurrences down here at the docks. Obviously beyond the normal kind of sketchy behavior. That's not our concern. Anything that you've noticed that's out of the ordinary.
All right.
So the two names are Thraxis Strom and Huxton Wallaby.
When were they here?
About
weeks
2 weeks
ago?
ago to the day.
Well, that is interesting. I don't know those names. They all don't mean much to me, but I do remember seeing some rich folks, or richer folks, walking through this area. We tried to pull the same move on them that we did to you all, but they didn't bite.
What
They made
happened?
their way to the docks.
What
Uh,
did you
let
guys just
us-
let them go, or what?
We had someone tailing them, seeing if there's a chance we could corner them, but it to us like they snuck on a ship while one of them was talking to the dock master. About 10 of them. And then the one talking to the dock master got on after that and launched away.
The the boat left
Yeah.
the dock?
So there were only 10 people in the boat that you could see.
11.
11, including the one talking.
Do
But,
you know the name of the boat? Did you catch the name on the ship?
I didn't.
Did it have any distinguishing markings of any sort?
It kind of looked like your regular clanker.
Do you know where it's docked?
That would be at the docks.
All right, and just insight check to see if he's holding back anything.
Sure, make an insight check.
Oh, that's a 26.
He seems very truthful. Doesn't seem to really have any reason to hide anything.
Gotcha.
How did you know they were richer people? What gave that away to you?
You could tell it a lot by the way they walk, even. But they had some nice attire on, and each of them had this this pin of gold. Couldn't quite make out what it was, but looked nice and looked worth a pretty penny.
They each had a gold pin.
And so you said 10 of them stuck onto the ship while one of them was talking to the
Yeah, it
dock
looked like he
master.
was distracting the Dockmaster.
Was there anything special about? Did any of them stand out in a particular way from one another? Did one look like they were more of higher status or anything like that?
No, if anything, they all seem pretty different from one another.
And what do you mean? Just like super.
Just a smorgasbord of different types of people.
Like, sort of like our group, where we're all different.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you. Is that just again? We're just not. Finding that boat is going to be important.
I talked to the Dockmaster. He's a pretty fair fellow.
If we dropped your name, would that help, or would you rather us not do that?
I don't think it would necessarily help with him.
Okay, I'm glad.
But if it looks like it needs to be intimidated, then yeah, we drop my name.
Thank you, Alley King, sir.
Thank you again, Alec King.
Who's the lucky person?
Her name is Cassandra. And I go through the whole spiel.
Well, listen, Bruno wants to be invited now, so
We don't talk about Bruno.
why not?
No, I'm just kidding. I heard that once. Bruno can come.
How is that funny? I don't get it.
I don't know.
Okay, well, he's gonna
Is
want an
it-
invite, so
Oh, absolutely.
yeah. When's the wedding?
It's in a few days.
Oh, where?
We haven't picked a venue yet.
It's in a few days.
It's a kind of a spur of the moment thing. Just kind of sprung it on me.
Well, good to see you all, and thanks for the business. And you watch as he kind of reaches his hand over to this rope on the side, and he just gets pulled up. He kind of looks down at all of you and waves.
Very Jack Sparrow of him.
That was very cool.
Yeah. All right, guys. Maybe it's get a show on, get the road on the show. Cat in this
Alley
alley.
Cat just runs
Yeah.
past.
Yeah, let's go, friends. Woo! Bachelorette party. Woo!
Havoc, now you have to get married. Because we have to invite Bruno.
I turn over to Sticky and I kind of pull him down a little bit closer because he's a little bit taller than me. You don't think I know that? I don't like.
Okay. Maybe we can find you a Cassandra while we're here,
Yes.
right?
Walk out of the alley as you say this.
That's not a bad idea.
My name is Cassandra.
There you
This is just large
Are you
old
okay?
man. That's like this ventilator.
You sell encyclopedias, Cassandra.
What?
Do you sell encyclopedias?
No.
Well, not gonna work.
He walks along.
Wait, I'll just give him a quick resistance. So hopefully his next success save. Add that on there. Don't die.
All right. You all continue making your way through the streets, finding your way towards the large dock area. And as you get there, you don't really know what to expect from this spot. The area that your ship had been pulled in was in a different area of the city. But these docks, you see open water spread out and away, and you watch as one ship is actually sailing on the water away to a point where it stops and just starts flying off into the expanse of space out beyond.
That's really pretty. Hey guys, before we go up to the talk to the Dark Master here, does anyone else think it's weird that there were 10 instances and there were 10 people plus one, but the number's pretty close, right?
Yeah.
I think that's definitely information that we could share with our friend.
And also, I wanted to share. Please don't let me be the one that talks.
No, maybe we should take off the tiara. And
Well,
maybe
now it's a badge of honor.
But also maybe
It's not a tiara anymore. Now it's an identifier, and I need to keep it on.
But maybe we should also take off the chicken suits that we're not drawing as much attention.
Oh, I'm down with taking off the chicken suit. You should take off the chicken suit.
No, absolutely not. This is a bachelorette party, and we're having a good time.
We're having a good time.
If Havoc takes off the tiara, will you take off the chicken suit so that we are more conspicuous instead of being very obvious?
No deal.
Fine. I'll take off the tiara. There.
Havoc,
Do you have another tiara, Havoc?
It's the same tiara.
So we're just going to be obvious about this and hope that nobody says anything about us.
Can we
Honestly-
get bachelorette sashes?
Honestly, here's the thing, Tilly. Now, like, Alley Cat's network, like, recognizes us as the bachelorette party. It's like now, if we, like, take it off now, it seems weird.
Yeah,
It's like,
sure.
that's, like, our identifier now. We're that weird bachelorette party that's, like, taking a walk on the wild side.
As you're walking to the docks, you do see a turtle who's sitting up on one of the crates. And as you walk by, it says, I could give you all a tattoo to commemorate your bachelorette party if you'd like.
A tattoo? Never had one.
About how much for a tattoo?
Per person to be 5 gold.
Guys, I don't have any more gold. I literally gave it all to the poor people.
Don't let anyone write on me. It's
I
like,
need poor people.
All to them. All my
Yeah.
gold.
Havoc, you're broke.
Yep.
Like, you have zero
Look-
money.
I literally spent all my money today. Yeah. So I don't have any money.
Well, that's all right there. Pretty bright to me. That's why you have the friends here. They pay for you. Good friends will always pay for the bachelorette.
Yes, we
Yeah.
will. That's very yes.
Look, it's as nice as a tattoo would be. Honestly, I don't know how much it's gonna show up under my fur. Like, I don't know how that works with a tattoo.
Would you shave the area?
No,
Just keep shaving.
no. Depending on where that is, that'd be very strange.
Well, there's some spots there that you have less fur, so you could always do one of those.
Always do right behind. Yeah.
Are you
But it's
guys
your
really
choice. Offer's on the table.
So how long are you gonna be here?
Not too much longer. I'm gonna head over to the tavern in a little bit.
Well, which tavern?
The Sea Witch's Cup.
You know, maybe we'll stop by there. We're kind of on some business.
All right.
Thank you.
We need to find you. What do we call you?
My name is Gar.
Go.
Or
Love
you can call me Gar.
Familiar already. Love it. Thank you, Gar.
Yes, thank you, Gar.
What are your names?
Well, I'm Havoc.
All right. But what can I call you?
You could call me the Bride.
All right, the Bride.
Getting married.
I'm Sticky,
What can I call you?
the best man.
The best man. All right.
You can call me the maid of honor.
The maid of honor. And what can I call you?
That's what you can call me, dear.
That's what you can call me.
I'm Newton,
And what can I call you?
the X Factor.
The X Factor. That's a cool one. All right. Maybe I'll see you over there.
Indeed, Gar. Good to see you.
Thank you, Gar. Nice guy. Nice guy.
Havoc, you should get a tattoo.
Guys, again, this is a lot of like let's really commit to this thing, and you guys are really throwing a lot at me, and I'm honestly starting to get a little bit overwhelmed and self-conscious about it.
But we're celebrating you.
As you say that, you see standing by one of the ships a large furbolg with a peg leg and an eye patch. This long, scraggly beard. He's wearing like a black cloak, black hat. And you see him talking with a half-orc. He's saying, "Oh, come on, Dockmaster, I just need to leave today." And he says, "Sorry, my boy, but unfortunately, we don't have the space for you. Unless you got something to sweeten the deal with, I don't." Fine. And the half-orc walks away. Some other time, then. You see this?
I think that's the guy.
Him.
I don't want to be the talker.
Hello, dearest.
Hello?
How do you fare today?
I fare very well indeed. And who are you?
Oh, well, my
nice
name,
tiara.
dear, and I offer my hand as so. My name is Tilly.
Yeah, Tilly. Lovely to meet a lovely lass like ya.
Thank you, dear. I was wondering, do you have some time for some inquiries?
Inquiries? I don't know the meaning of the word.
Questions.
What?
Ideas.
Now you're just saying things. What are you talking about, lass?
I was wondering, you've been around for a while, yes?
Oh, does my age show that much?
No, your wisdom does.
Ah, Chaba. I've been around a bit.
Oh, yes. So you've been around for at least the last 2 weeks then, as the Dockmaster, is that correct?
Been around for the last 50 years as the Dockmaster.
Last 50 years?
That's right.
An incredible amount of time. Very admirable, if you do ask me.
I didn't.
Well, I gave you my opinion anyway. Do you have a private quarters where we could speak business? I do have some charters I had in mind.
Some charters, eh? Sure, what if we step into my office? And he kind of walks you to this 2-story building that looks a bit worse for wear. Guides you inside. As he opens the door, a rat scurries across the floor. Then he kind of walks you to the back office. And he leads you inside where he has this large steering wheel up on the back wall. You see a little ship in a bottle on his desk, lots of maps and star charts that he kind of pushes to the side. There's only 2 seats on the other side of the desk, a bit tattered. He says, "Oh, please, take a seat, take a seat."
Thank you.
Newton, sit down.
Darling, my name is Tilly, and we are an adventuring party who likes to...
Oh, lovely. What's your adventuring party name? I always love hearing this.
Mom.
All right.
Yes. But I had some questions for you, as it seems that you are very accomplished in your traveling as well, from what I can see of your charts.
I'm a dockmaster. I help others with their traveling. Occasionally I go out, but mostly I'm helping others.
And you know what? That is what we are trying to do as well. So,
Trying to chart the stars for them?
No.
You're going to put me out of business.
It's very funny. No, we're trying to help others.
Was it really funny?
Yes, it was actually. I thought it was very
Kind of
charming.
starts writing in a little notebook. Good.
Oh, dearest, are you a comedian as well?
I like to keep a note on the jokes that work.
Well, that one works because we... anyway, doesn't matter why it worked. It was very funny in the moment. Over the last 2 weeks, I was wondering, have you noticed anyone in need of anything?
Don't know what you mean. In need of anything?
Anyone asking intrusive questions or gallivanting around like they were bigger than their britches or anything suspicious or frightful?
You're using a lot of words that I don't understand.
Oh, goodness.
Do you speak any? Do
What's that?
you speak any other languages?
I speak giant.
Anybody here speak giant?
Sticky?
No. I speak orc.
I don't speak orc.
Oh.
Well, do you speak any other languages? Now we're getting to know each other.
I do. I speak Elvish.
Ah,
Yeah, I speak Knoll, and Celestial, and a
oh,
little bit of Abyssal.
wow.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's very broken Abyssal, like just a few words here and there.
Abyssal, infernal.
Oh, very cool. We're learning so much about each other. What do you want to know exactly?
Has there been anything dangerous happening over the last...
Yes, oh my gosh, yes.
Oh my gosh, tell me all about it!
Yes, something's going on in the sewers. There's been some blockage there, and we sent some folks in to clear it out, and they've not returned.
In the sewers.
How long has it been blocked?
Just about a week and a half now, maybe 2 weeks.
Okay. Interesting.
And you said they didn't come back at all?
No, we've tried to get the guards down here, but they don't care too much about these docks.
Approximately 2 weeks ago, do you remember this group of about 10 or 11 people that went onto a ship?
Oh, that's private information, I'm afraid.
But darling, we're just trying to help.
I don't know what you're trying to help with.
Seeing if there's any...
Do you want to help with the sewer?
We'd love to, after we help with the people that were on that ship.
Well, I don't really know what you're talking about. It's on my head. I can check my ship log, and I will if you help me out with this sewer. I'd do it myself, but I'm not in the spryest condition anymore. I imagine it's just some little bugger, spider or something down there.
Yeah, maybe like made a little web or something that's blocking the flow.
Yeah, and taking those that went down.
Yeah,
that would
exactly,
be my guess.
yeah. And that would probably block the flow even more.
Yeah.
With the refuse and stuff. Maybe.
Right, yeah. We're just getting a little trickle out of the sewer when we should be getting a bit more.
The sewer's constipated.
In a way.
You're constipated, sounds like. See what I did there?
You know, guys.
I
you
do
know,
have
a
some
favor-
pills. Do you want some?
I don't know, guys. What do you think? A favor in place of a favor?
Well, is there anything we could pour in the sewer to, like a pill, to solve the problem?
Well, I think if we poured something down there, like some hot water or something that would destroy the web, it wouldn't necessarily destroy the spider. Again, I don't know it's a spider. That's just my guess. We've had that happen before.
Sounds like you're managing symptoms, Newton, instead of managing the root cause. That's just a recipe for disaster.
Right. I'd be asking you to also bring back any people that down there.
A colonoscopy is what you're recommending.
I think
I don't
what
know
he's
what that
requesting
is.
is an enema.
Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Is there a reward or anything
We're gonna use your analogy.
bringing these people back?
Yeah, I'll kick some gold your
Well, again, so a favor for a favor, information for for a deed.
I have a request for the title of this episode.
What do you mean, an episode?
Write it down for later.
I don't know what you mean.
Dearest, I do believe that we could help you out with what your problem is in the sewers, so long as you are open and honest with us about any information of what has been happening on the docks in the last 2 weeks.
What? I have been. What have I not been honest about?
No, I'm asking for deeper information that you haven't shared with us yet.
What do you want me to share?
About those 10 people on the ship.
Well, like I said, I don't remember, but I'll check the ship log and see what information I can find.
Lovely. Then should we help with this? And I'll turn to Havoc and ask Havoc.
Again, I just think, like, in general, I think that's going to help the condition of this particular district. If the sewers are clear, I mean, that's going to help more people than... I'm for it. I know you guys, and I understand if you guys don't want to do it, but,
No, but it also could build a rapport, and they could also feed us more information.
Mm-hmm.
I've got no
You
words.
seem on the fence.
Well, we're a little on the fence, dear. But we'd
Well, you
love
know,
to
it's-
help.
Well, no, you told us that people have gone down there and not come back, so there's a potential danger. So we just want to talk it through, make sure we're if we're gonna potentially risk our lives, we just want to make sure we're on the same page and everything like that.
Right.
Isn't there some sort of animal control for the city? Like, is there like?
They don't know what's down. They don't know what's down there. And I think you said you tried to call the guards, right?
Contacted the guards. They haven't made any attempt to come down.
Look at what
Is there a guard presence over here at all?
There's some, but not too much. And to be honest, I feel like I never see them. I understand these are the lower docks of the city. The upper docks tend to be more heavily guarded.
Oh, yes. That makes sense, doesn't it?
I don't know. I'll tell you what, sweeten the deal a bit. Sounds like you might be looking for some people that went on a ship. And if you need to go on a ship, I will provide you passage. A one-time passage type thing for free. There and back again, if you will. Depending, of course, on how far you're going.
Oh, that sounds like a delightful deal.
So you'll do it?
Could we just step out the room real quick, have a quick discussion, and come back in?
All right. Yeah.
Just hang out for a second.
Me?
Yeah. Don't
All
go
right.
back. Yeah, just hang out in the room, and we'll that way. Don't go back.
I understand what you mean. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I'm nervous.
It could be a dragon. Down here.
What?
What are you saying? Read it.
Pledge the Hobbit reference?
No. What?
What?
There and back again.
What?
I'm just saying, you don't know what it is. You don't know what's down there. It could be anything.
Yes, it could, but it could also be fun.
It could.
So I think we should do it. Because it could also give us insight into what's been happening around here, if there's something spooky down there.
And think about it like this, Newton. Where do people dispose of dead bodies?
Because that's what I'm into. So,
I'm more into dead bodies than you are.
I have nowhere to be until tomorrow for Sticky's fight. So,
Right.
so whatever you want to do, it's your bachelorette party.
Let's go fight a spider for have a bachelorette party.
Well, Sticky, what do you think?
Yeah, that bachelorette party sounds good to me.
Again, we don't know it's a spider. It could be something else. Could be nothing. Could just be a blockage. It could be nothing. Or it could be something. It could be something really bad. I just want to make sure that we're do we think that this is actually worth risking a potentially getting hurt, or do we think we just want to sneak in and steal the fucking log?
Well, that was an option.
No, because we're trying to be helpful.
He seems like a nice guy.
Oh,
And
that's
we
what.
don't
look,
need to do that through deceit.
you all
We can do
just
that
seemed
through help.
you all just seemed hesitant, so I was offering an alternative.
We just wanted to know what you wanted to do for your bachelorette party.
I'm about to have a mental breakdown.
You hear him singing a song that's like, I love not being stolen from.
Honestly, morally, to me, that doesn't matter. It's not hurting anybody, and we'll put it back. So to me, it doesn't make sense. But anyway, look, again, I'm about to have a mental breakdown if you guys keep telling the whole fucking city, the whole capital, that I am getting married. I am going to literally lose it.
So what are you guys doing?
I think we should do it. Yes. I'm in. Let's take a vote. I'm in.
Let's go wait around in some shit. Let's go. Let's do it.
He opens the door. He's like, sorry, but the walls have a lot of holes in them. I could hear everything you said. I can't believe you're going to rob me. I'm glad you decided not to do that. Right. Follow me. I'll show you where the sewer entrance is.
Is it robbing if we put it back?
Yeah, I think so, because you weren't honest with me at all.
We were honest with you. We didn't lie to you completely.
Right this way. Walks you a bit away from the office to this large sewer grate in the ground. Right, so this is where we went sending people in. The blockage is, we think, further north. So if you head down there, start heading this direction, that's where people have been going.
Is there an entrance further north?
The entrance further north is in another district.
It's farther north than you think the blockage is.
Right.
Do you think it's best if we go in here where everyone else has gone and not come back from? Or should we go in from the other end?
Well, my worry there is that you might get to some grates. Some of the areas are blocked off by different grates, so it might be tougher to navigate to where the problem actually is.
Do you actually have a map of the sewers underneath here?
I don't, unfortunately.
Of course not. I guess this is our best option.
So, thanks. We'll take care of it, and we'll report back.
Right, I'll get looking at that ship log while you're gone.
Newton takes off the chicken suit, folds it up nicely, and puts it away.
All right, I'll be at the Witch's Cut if you name me.
Awesome. Well, we didn't get your name.
My name is Morak.
Thank you, Morak. We will report back to Morak very soon.
All right. Be safe.
Thank you.
Walks away.
All right.
And Newton has also put on his night vision goggles.
Gotcha.
So first, should we report what we found out to Gathir about these rich folk about 2 weeks ago getting on a boat,
That's a good idea.
sailing away?
I don't think it's. I mean, I think we should keep pursuing this. I don't think we should backtrack by any means.
No, he sent us he gave us a sending. I can call him.
I mean,
One time use though.
Is it
Per day.
per day? Okay. Well, if you guys would give me just a second here, I can just get a little bit of information about what to expect down there. If you guys give me a second.
sure.
Take your time, dear.
Wait until tomorrow. like I said.
We're out in just like in the open, right?
You haven't gone down yet.
I'll take my cloak out and just kind of like throw it over my head a little bit, so like I'm a little shielded from what I'm about to do, because I'm sure it'd be very jarring to a lot of people. I'm going to pull out my jar of eyes. I'm gonna concentrate, and I'm going to cast augury.
Okay.
It'll take about a minute to cast, and I will ask the question. So we're going down into the sewer, and what we find down there, is it gonna be bad? Is it gonna be really bad for us? And then I'll let the eyes bounce onto the ground.
Okay. Some eyes definitely do roll out. But you let them bounce onto the ground. As you do, as you even open it, this kind of fusion of light blue energy begins to course through. And as it hits the ground, the eyes turn light blue, and they all stop bouncing after 2, and then just shift and look towards you, Havoc. And you have this vision of green slime, sludged water, cracked stones, mushrooms on the walls, and you get a sense of woe.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, whoever you are. Hey guys, just heads up. It's bad. It's bad down there.
What do you mean by bad?
So, I don't know exactly what it is, but there's sludge, there's slime, like not just, there's sewer sludge, but there's like green slime, cracked stone, there's mushrooms and fungus growing. It's whatever's down there. It's bad. It's a bad thing. You can't. What, Tilly?
No, I'm just saying it's bad,
Yeah, it's bad.
not good.
So, what? I guess.
What's wrong with mushrooms?
No, it's not the mushrooms. It's whatever causing them to grow. Potentially, it's not good. I'm not saying the mushrooms are bad. Well, then maybe they are. I don't know. Maybe the mushrooms are bad. Maybe there's a particular kind of mushroom that are not good. I'm just letting you guys know. Whatever we're going down there, it's gonna be challenging, probably.
It'll be rough. Do we have anything to protect ourselves?
Against what? In what way?
Against mushrooms.
I mean, I can bless us all, but that's only lasts for a little while.
As you all debate about
I'll
heading
put
into
my
the
eyes.
sewers.
Yes, I'm gonna put my eyes away.
Yep, gotcha. As you all debate about this, we're going to take a break. We'll be back in a little bit
Alright.
to see what happens in the sewers. And we're back. So, you are all standing above the sewer grate, talking strategy. What are you doing?
Putting my eyes back in my jar.
I will cast mage armor on myself.
Okay.
Going down. Yes, dears? We're going down. We're going to do this.
Seems like it.
Great. Let's do it then.
Just be prepared. It's gonna be bad. Hold on a second. Wait. I was looking at this up. I got distracted. Yeah, never mind.
Newton, when we get back, can you prestidigitation me so that I don't smell like poop for my fight?
I don't know prestidigitation.
I
Does
can
that
take care of that for you, dear.
Thank you. All right. I'm not taking my boots off then. Let's go.
I'm gonna take your boots off otherwise?
No, I'm not taking my boot. Well, I was going to because then it would have been easier to clean later. I don't want my boots to smell like poop.
No, poop comes out. It's all fine.
You guys, give me 1 second.
I mean, I would prestidigitation you if I knew how, but
I thought you knew prestidigitation.
no.
Did I make that up?
Yes. Yeah.
It might have been the past life version of you that I knew.
No, I mean, I've never known it. I've never.
Oh. Who knew it then? Havoc?
I had a friend once that knew it.
Oh.
You're asking the dirtiest and grossest person here.
What are you guys doing?
If I have-
Well,
I
you
guess
happen to great.
Going in.
we're arguing about who can press the digitate as we climb down into the sewer.
Okay, well, first you have to remove the grate. So,
Great.
he's doing that.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Oh no, Sticky, do it, please.
Yeah, Sticky uses the muscles.
Make an athletics check.
Yes, sir. Oh, no. Okay.
Do it with strength.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Thank you very much. 22.
Okay. Yeah, it's easy for you, Sticky. You just quickly lift it out of its place. And you guys see a little ladder that heads down.
Okay, who's going first?
No, I think you should be last because you kind of gotta put it back.
Okay.
We don't want anybody to fall in. I'll go first.
Okay.
I don't
You
mind being in
climb
the sewer.
down Havoc. You stand down on the stone underneath. And you see that there's like a small sliver of water that runs in the middle of this passageway, and then two little landings on the side of stone. As you look to the south, you see a large opening that looks to lead out to the ocean. And then you see the path off in the north.
Got it. Okay. It looks. I guess I'll do a quick scan.
Make a perception check.
22.
Looking around, what catches your eye is just the tremendous amount of slime kind of all over the place. And as you try to walk, you recognize, oh, this is going to be difficult. This is difficult terrain.
Okay. It's really slippery down here, guys. Just watch your step. While I'm waiting for them, I'm gonna just observe and maybe do a quick nature check on this slime.
Sure.
See if I can identify if it's algae or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Natural or unnatural, I guess. is what I'm
Gotcha.
looking for. Nope, that's a 6.
Yeah, tough tell. Seems like slime.
Watch your step.
Most of you climb down.
Yes.
Okay. Go make it down. You see enough Sticky as you come down. You just kind of slide it back over. And yes, you are all in the sewers. Everyone here has dark vision now, right? Yes. All right. So, what are you doing?
If you all don't want to walk on the ground, you don't have to. I can cast something real quick that makes it easier for you. But it would mean that I have to go ahead of everyone, if you're okay with that. But if you'd like to walk in the muck, I don't mind the company.
So wait, So you would have to walk in it and then you'd clear it for us? Then we would all be okay?
Essentially,
That's not cool.
really. The muck will still be there. I will just be 20 feet ahead of you.
I don't feel comfortable you being that.
Yeah, is that safe?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, then never mind. Ignore that. Let's go.
No, I think the closer we are together, the better we can respond to things together.
I love that.
So watch your step, guys. I'll go in the lead.
I'll be right behind Havoc.
Okay.
I'm third.
Gotcha.
I'm last.
Career sticky. Okay.
So we're heading north.
You begin heading north. Heading along that way, you go for about 5 minutes when you come to a kind of T section. One that goes to the left, one that goes to the right. As you look down the passage to the right, you see a large sewer grate that seems to be blocking off that area, and the left looks more open.
Great.
Right, so I guess we're heading left.
-2 health for Newton.
We're heading left.
Right. Continue heading left. Again, about another 5 minutes, you come to another T intersection. You see you going to the south or going north. Both are open.
Well, the south. Okay, if we just went.
Make a survival check, Havoc, at advantage.
That's a natural 20 for a 27.
You get the sense that the air is more foul from the north. The south is a little bit clearer, which makes you think it's probably back towards the ocean. Another opening.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Awesome. Okay. So, guys, I think we probably need to go deeper. You know, if it's blockage, it's going to be farther in. So I think we're going to go right.
So follow the smell.
Yep.
You start heading along this passageway. You do come at one point to a T intersection, but there are grates on the right and the left path. The center, the northward path, stays open.
Okay. I guess I'll just do a quick peek through the grates.
Okay.
To see if I can see like any like growths. See if I recognize any like those mushrooms or the cracking.
Yeah, you have started to see some of the mushrooms on the walls now.
Okay, guys, don't.
Bioluminescent.
What did you say, Newton?
Are they bioluminescent?
No, they're just kind of brown mushrooms.
Okay.
Real quick, do you guys think there is any? No, that's a bad idea. Never mind. I'm not even gonna present it as an idea. Never mind. Let's go forward.
I already thought about it. There's no way to tell what kind of mushrooms they are. You don't know what they're gonna do.
No, that's not what I was saying. I was gonna say that I think a couple of us can misty step to the other side of these grates, and we might be able to approach whatever we're going to from different angles. However, we wouldn't know where each other were going. We would. That's dumb. That's what I said. It was dumb. I realized it was dumb as I said it.
Got it.
It's
I
a great
can.
theory.
Newton investigates the mushrooms.
Okay, make a nature check.
Naturally. Nature. Oh, interesting. It's a 22.
Okay. Looking at them, they seem fairly natural. What are you exactly investigating them for? Psychedelic purposes?
Just to see if they're harmful, if they are psychedelic, what their properties are.
You get the sense that it is a bit poisonous, but they also do look like they probably contain some psychedelic properties to them. I mean, that's what shrooms are. They are poisonous. You also, though, with that roll, detect like these are shrooms that have definitely had like shit water flowing by them. So you don't know if it would be great to eat them. Maybe if you wash them thoroughly.
So I pick a good amount.
Okay.
And
Okay.
So
As
I
you
move
pull
forward.
some of them, go ahead and make a sleight of hand or dexterity to see how you pull this away.
sleight of hand or dexterity. Where's my sleight of hand? Or dexterity. Okay, it's the same. So. Oh, it's an 11.
Okay. You pull them away, and as you do, this little like puff of green gas emanates out, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Saving. Okay, 16.
Okay. You inhale it for a moment, and just kind of, and you kind of cough out any of the toxin before it can get too deep into your system, so you're able to resist it.
Newton, you know, we can just go to the grocery store and buy mushrooms.
We're gonna make a lot more money with these mushrooms. Alright?
You're gonna kill a lot more people with those mushrooms.
Sell people shit shrooms.
All good shrooms are shit shrooms.
Ma'am, thank you very much. I keep walking. It's been having a lot today, and I'm the bride.
You begin your path a bit further. You've now been in the sewers for about 15 minutes. Continuing north, you start to come to another T intersection. Everyone, are you moving normally, stealthily? What are you doing?
Well, it's really slippery, so I would say we're probably moving pretty slowly. I would
stealthily, because that would
move
add your
stealthily.
halved speed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would be moving stealthily.
Okay, in that case, you guys
At
have
the
been down
lead.
there for a little bit longer. Probably about 30 minutes at this point. But everyone make a stealth check.
Just because I know that it's supposed to be really bad down here.
23.
A not natural 20.
Stealth 11.
Okay. As you begin walking along this pathway, getting closer to the T intersection, maybe like 10 feet from the middle of it, Havoc, you step on some stone that breaks underneath your foot. You're able to save yourself before you fall into the water. But as that happens, you look ahead about 30 feet ahead of you as a man jumps out with this handmade spear, holding it out towards your group. He has ratty hair and tattered clothes. Just stay back, you're not gonna take me like you took them.
Whoa, hey, shh. Hey, we're not trying to take anybody. We're down here to save people, to see what's going on down here. We're not here to hurt anybody.
You have to watch out. The monster,
Watch out.
it's here.
Shh.
He's got the others. It's coming back for me. I know
hey,
it. It's coming back for me.
Calm down. And I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
It's a DC 15 if he's gonna try to resist it.
Okay.
DC 15 wisdom.
Gotcha.
Charisma.
You
Charisma.
get the sense that it doesn't seem to have an effect on him. It kind of like raises the spear a little bit more, looking in your direction,
Relax.
and begins to hold it.
Relax.
And he points
I turn around.
behind you as you hear. And behind you,
Yes. Sorry.
about 20 feet back, you see this large 10-foot gelatinous cube that begins to slide towards you. And within the cube, you can see armor, a chest of some kind, and bones as it begins to make its way down the passage towards you. And let's roll initiative.
Oh, fuck.
Bad bitch. Are we using a map for this one, Justin?
We are indeed. So if you could all head over to roll 20.
2 black 2, baby. 2 black 2.
Okay.
All right. Let's get your initiative. So 20 to 25. Anyone?
21.
Anyone for Tilly?
Yeah.
Okay. 15 to 20. Anyone?
I have 18.
18 for Newton. 10 to 15. Anyone?
14 for Havoc.
And Sticky, what'd you get?
I got a 2.
2. Hey, could have been worse. All right. So, Tilly, you are up first as you watch this gelatinous cube begin to slither towards your group. And remember, you are all at half movement down here. So, what are you doing?
I would like to take out a bit of molasses and run it between my hands and cast slow,
Okay.
which is a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Let me see here. What kind of spell is that?
It is a like what the School of Magic is.
Is it a charm spell?
No, it's transmutation.
Okay. That is an 18, naturally. You make your way over to that path. With that, it is over to the gelatinous cube. So, it is going to go ahead and move up towards you, Sticky.
Uh-huh.
And it's going to use its action
Mm-hmm.
to try and engulf you.
Great.
So it
That
tries
sounds
to
like a good
move
time.
into your space. And as it does, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, thank God. I got a 20.
Okay. So you watch as the cube kind of starts to wrap around your leg, and you can feel as though it's like acidically starting to tear off parts of your flesh, but you pull your leg out before it can actually do any damage. And yeah, you can either choose to be pushed 5 feet back or to the side of the cube.
To the
It's your
side,
choice.
please. To the side.
Okay,
Thank
go
you.
and move yourself accordingly. You're still within 5 feet of the cube, but yeah.
Okay.
All right, and that is the cube's turn. With that, the man behind you all, it's like, oh no, I don't want to die. I don't want to die. That's what he does. He's just freaking out this turn. With that, we are over to Newton and then Havoc.
I'm going to cast a spell
Good idea.
that I've never cast before.
Ooh.
I'm going to cast Blight.
Okay.
Said creature. Necromantic energy washes over a creature of your choice you can see within range, draining moisture and vitality from it. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. Target. Okay.
What's your save throw DC?
It is. Where is it? 15.
That's a success on the gelatinous cube's part. So you try to cast the spell. Does it have half damage?
Well, hold that thought.
Okay.
There is some stipulation.
Okay.
Is this a plant creature?
No.
If you target a non-magical plant that isn't a creature, okay.
So not a plant.
Okay. All right. Well, then it just fails. Then I guess.
Okay.
Hold on. If you were targeted on a planet as a creature at high levels, this spell has no effect on undead or constructs. If you target a plant creature or a magical plant, it makes the saving throw with disadvantage, and the spell target takes 8d8 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half. Okay. So it does take half. I've never rolled a d8.
It's like the
I think you have, because it's a Warlock's hit dice.
I guess I
No. Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you meant Eldritch Blast. I was like, oh, that's a D10.
8d8. Here we go. All right, 5, 4, that's 9. 3, that's 12. That's 8, so that's 20.
20.
That's 4, that's 24. That's 7, that's 31. That's 7, it's 38. And one more. That's 139 divided by 2 is
19.
We'll do 19.
19.
All right. So go and describe to us what this spell looks like.
Mutin like steps up and sticks his arms out like this. His head goes down, and then like he looks up, and it's almost like the whole world bends.
Okay.
These black, like almost not tentacles, but almost like tentacles come out of his eyes, and then the world bends back.
Gotcha.
And then damage happens.
Okay. You see it kind of strikes into the cube, but the cube barely seems to notice it, just continues trying to push forward. Anything else you want to do, Newton?
I'm gonna hex it.
Okay. In your bonus action, you hex it. Anything else you want to do past that?
No.
Okay. With that, we are over to Havoc.
Seeing that this guy is just freaking out, I gotta stay by him. So I'm gonna back up. That way
Okay.
I'm near him. And I'm going to, my eyes start to glow. Anybody that can see me sees that natural kind of way my fur starts to stand on end as I go Goku on this thing and cast a second level guiding bolt.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20 to hit.
Oh, that hits. Roll damage.
So that's 10, 14, 16, 21 points of radiant damage.
Gotcha.
And as it like sinks in and boom, kind of explodes inside it, the whole cube starts to glow blue from inside.
Yeah.
As the next attack on it has advantage.
All right. Anything else you want to do, Havoc?
No, I'm just gonna turn to the guy behind me and I'm gonna say, okay, you gotta pull it together, because if this thing comes after us, we gotta be ready to try and skirt away.
As you do that, says, I don't want to die. I don't want to die.
That's why I'm staying with you.
As his face begins to melt down to a skull. And you watch as his body begins to transform, and you see through the cracks in the sewer this red ooze beginning to swarm up around him, and you see this red ooze that has just engulfed numerous bones within its form as it oozes up around you, and it is going to attack you. All right. It fires this little red, like, pseudopod in your direction. That is a 23 to hit you.
That hits.
Okay. You take 10 points of bludgeoning damage, as well as an additional 6 points of psychic damage.
Ooh. Okay.
16 total as this pseudopod fires in your direction. And then I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank God, that's the thing I'm the best at. Okay. Wisdom saving throw. 24.
You succeed. But you will take half of this.
Jeez Louise.
After 17, you take another 8.
Okay. Shiz.
And that is that creature's turn. That held its action. With that, is there anything else you want to do, Havoc? Any movements?
Well, now that thing's there, I guess I'll I'll start to move away. That guy's dead, so there's nothing I can do there. So I will attempt to back away from this thing and not get trapped in between these two things.
Okay.
So I will start to move away.
Gotcha.
1, 2. So I only have 15 feet of movement because it's half speed.
Yes.
Okay, I'll go 1, 2, and 3. Kind of.
And I don't believe it can take an opportunity attack because it was holding its action.
Okay. So I'll just move over by Sticky.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Gotcha. All right. With that, we are over to Sticky, and then we'll be back up to Tilly.
Okay. Sticky pulls out he has a poisoner's kit.
Okay.
And he's going to pull out a little vial of acid.
All right.
And throw it at the gelatinous cube
Okay.
while screaming like a little baby.
Okay, go to roll to hit.
Sure thing.
How are you throwing this acid?
Oh.
You're throwing the bottle at it?
But I'm uncorking it.
Okay.
Okay.
Is this an attack?
Huh?
Are you counting this as an attack, Justin?
Yeah, it was an attack action.
So Sticky, you would have advantage.
Yes.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, that's okay. God, I hope this hits. 16.
16 does hit. Not a lot of armor on this thing.
Oh god. I don't know how to roll for acid.
It would be 1d4.
Got it. 2.
Okay, so the acid kind of burns into the gelatinous cube for a bit, but it doesn't seem to have too much of an effect on it. Anything else you want to do, Sticky?
I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna go next to Tilly.
Okay. As you go to step away, it is going to take an opportunity attack at you.
Of course it is.
Wait, isn't it slowed?
No.
Oh, it's not slowed. I thought it had been slowed. Sorry.
With that, it rolled the natural one, so it shoots a pseudopod out in your direction, but where it comes from is where the acid is kind of burning into it a little bit, and so it almost like deflects the thing off from the start as it shoots up into the ceiling above you.
Ah! Great.
All right. With that, we are over to Tilly, and Tilly, you hear from behind you, behind the grate, as another cube begins to ooze out towards your group.
Oh god.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm not panicking. Okay. I'm going to call out to Newton and say, to Newton and Havoc, and say, get next to me as soon as you possibly can, and I will hold.
Okay. What's the trigger?
I will hold wall of fire to create a ring around us as soon as Newton and Havoc are next to me, are within a 20-foot radius of me.
Okay.
Is that right? Is that 20-foot radius? Is that what this? Is that what it says?
I'm technically there, I think.
It's 20 feet diameter, so a 10-foot radius.
Okay. So you guys would have to
So
be, like, I think Havoc would be okay at the moment.
yes, Havoc would. So as soon as Newton is within that space.
Gotcha. Okay. With that,